The moment to put all the arrangements of the past 4 years by the Independent National Electoral Commission to test. This polling unit at Alausa, Ikeja area of Lagos, is where the presidential candidate of the All Progressives Congress is to vote. For more than 1 hour and a half, journalists and their battery of cameras wait, anticipating the arrival of the Independent National Electoral Commission's personnel to kickstart the voting process. They finally arrive about a few minutes before 10 a.m. and straight they start the business. Shortly after, the APC presidential candidate arrives at the scene in company of his wife for accreditation and voting. Chaotic scene, but we managed to get him to comment on the process and his observation, especially the delay in the takeoff of the exercise.
I want a very good turnout. This is expected. We need a good turnout, and that is the adoption and commitment to democracy, and the democratic process must, take root. You see? How certain of victory are you, sir? I'm too certain.
Activities at the polling unit immediately drop after Mr. Tinubu has concluded his voting, with officials having little to do. However, at a nearby polling unit, the story is different. Many prospective voters queue up to participate in the process. Some even go spiritual before voting for their preferred candidates. The APC candidate will later speak more on the process to a select group of journalists, where he expresses optimism to emerge as winner of the presidential contest.
My track record and capacity should speak for me, should document the history of my performance. Nigeria can vote across the party, which they want. Vote for the individual. Party is a symbol and a platform for you to decide where you belong. What is the ideology? What will a progressive party like ours stand for? I have the agenda well published, well articulated, and I've worked so hard visiting various states and our public fora. I've been effective in selling my program. I've worked more than any other politician in this country to show the capacity and what is necessary.
Elsewhere in the city, specifically Unit 071 on Adebayo Doughty Street, Lekki Phase 1, a group of voters unable to vote as at 3 p.m. because there is no INEC official on ground is agitated.
We must vote! We must vote! We must vote!
We came very early this morning, very hopeful, ready for a free and fair election. We came prepared. We came and even we took numbers very orderly. We are ready to vote. And up till we are talking now, INEC, we have not seen any sign of INEC. And by 10 o'clock, we got a number from somewhere of an INEC representative, and we called her. And she said, sorry, we are coming. And we waited. Another hour, we called again.
This was about
11 o'clock. We called again. And she said, sorry, we are coming. And we have called again by 12. She said, we are coming. Sorry, INEC is coming. They are coming with the materials. And as we are talking right now, we've not seen any INEC. We've been here and we're still waiting. And we are waiting because we want to vote.
I got here at about 8:30, walked all the way from Ikate, thinking I was even late because apparently accreditation was supposed to start at 8:30. Got here, there was already a queue. We picked our number, and we've been waiting since then. The only sign of any INEC officials was like 2 buses came asking if this was 079 or 073. It was the wrong polling unit, so they had to go. We've called the number in the INEC directory. The lady just said, "We are coming. Please bear with us. We are coming." I think I overheard someone saying they spoke to someone from REC or something like that, and the person was like, "Oh, we're still in Ikota. There's commotion, so we can't come." We're even asking, should we bring vehicle? They're just not answering. So we're still here, Sha. We're still here, to be honest, because we can't leave.
It's my right to vote. See my PVC. See, I'm on vote.
A mixed bag of feelings as the day comes to a close, but not before sorting of votes and announcement of results at some of the polling units where the exercise is held, while jubilation for some whose candidates have won at some of the units. Of course, it is very early in the process to determine where exactly the pendulum will swing. Many variables will still come to play in the hours and days ahead to determine who emerges the overall winner of the most coveted political office in the land. Tokunbo Oyetunji, Arise News, Lagos.